choro. Buena, buena.
Good afternoon, everyone, and it's Grom Mania. Hope you guys are ready for this one. This is going to be a good video. As you can tell, I'm already excited, so let's go ahead and ride on into it. Or get ride into it. Get ride onto it, or ride into it. Let's ride it. Yeah, let's get ride into it. So here we are. We're Gromming and we're Grom Mania. And so I think you guys know on the previous video, or one of our previous videos, I mentioned that I got a big surprise for the channel, and that it was in use on some of the previous videos. Well, was it a ground part? Was it something else? You know, well, I don't know if anyone actually noticed it, but we got a new camera. So I know I mentioned it before, we got a new camera for the channel, so I'm super excited. I don't know if anyone noticed a difference. Maybe we'll see a difference now in this video, but I'm super excited to use this new camera. So, in the very first video, I mentioned that I was shooting on a GoPRO Hero 3. That thing was back from like 2013. So it was not really shooting the best quality. Functionality, it wasn't the greatest, you know, it wasn't that easy. I always had to use the app, or there's no screen on it or anything. And the quality was alright for 2013. I mean, we're in 21, come on. Almost 22. So I thought it was time to invest in a new camera, and you know, I got a good deal on it. So I got a GoPro Hero 7 Plus Black, and I was gonna get the 6, but this was maybe only about $40 to $50 more. But I mainly looked to see what the difference was between the 6 and the 7. I'm not just gonna pay an extra $40 to $50 just to say I have the 7 over 6. I want to know what's the benefit, you know, what's the change point between 6 to 7. So basically it's pretty much the same. I think some of the menu options are different, but the main thing that's different for number 7 is they added the hyper zoom. They added like a stabilization feature, and so it pretty much acts like a gimbal that's built into the camera. So it's going to help stabilize this, you know, try and get some of the shakiness, you know, from the bumps. You know, I'm on the helmet, so you know, I'm curious to see how that's gonna work out on it, you know, especially with my head moving back and forth. I'm looking both ways, so I'm curious to see how that stabilization is gonna go. Also, I'm curious how today's sound is gonna be. It's really windy out today, so I'm really curious if we're gonna pick out good sound, or if there's gonna be a lot of wind noise. I know I want to get a mic, so that's going to be something maybe you guys can help me out with, you know, integrate it to the camera and phone and everything. I don't really know what I need. But right now we're on the GoPro Hero 7 Plus. I'm super excited. And so I'm excited to see, you know, how it's going to look. You know, obviously it's going to hopefully look good. How's the sound pickup? That's my main thing, you know. And there's a lot of background noise because right now, A, it's super windy, the Grom, and then obviously I want to hear my voice, you know, there's other pedestrians, bullshit car sounds, whatever. So I'm hoping that this picks up sound, you know, it shows good. For the first couple of videos that I shot with this, I left it in the stock settings. I didn't touch the settings at all. Whatever was standard, I went ahead and shot with it. You know, I was assuming it was going to be fresh out the box. One of my buddies, he was watching some of the videos, and he told me, you know, what are my settings on? And you know, I told him I forgot, I was on like 1440, but 30 frames per second or something, and my aspect ratio, it was like 3 something, I don't even remember, so don't quote me. And so it was off, and he told me to try this setting that I'm in currently, which I think it's 16:9 aspect, but then I got it to 60 frames per second, and then I'm shooting at like 1080p. I forgot what settings he told me, but I set it to what he told me, and I have that mode. So this is going to be the first video with those settings. The past 2 or 3 were done on stock. This one's going to be the new setting, so I'm going to be really excited to see how it's going to turn out in this video. And like I said, I'm excited to see how the stabilization is going to work. I'm just, you know, happy to have this new camera, and obviously I'm going to use it for more things than just the Grom. I'm also going to use it for skateboarding, snowboarding, and anything else I want to use it for. But those are, you know, that's going to, oh, and mountain biking too. Those are going to be the main things I'm going to be using this for. But in general, I'm super excited to have this camera. I'm super excited to use it, as you can tell. And then, you know, hopefully it turns out good. You know, I'm really curious to see how sound is today. I know I say that every video, but it's windy. Today was one of the first days it was super windy. I could actually like feel it pushing me on the ground, and I was like, oh man, okay, like this is crazy. I did want to shoot another video before this, but I was going too fast. I was going around 40 to 50, and I don't think you guys would hear that. But, and the fact that it's so windy. I know I said that, but man, I highly doubt anyone would have heard anything. I couldn't even hear myself think. You know, I was getting pushed by this wind. So, I'm super excited for this camera. People let me know what else I could have got, you know. Was there any other options that would have been better than a GoPro? You know, I'm just used to their operating system, how they work. I already had the app on my phone. So, I was already set up for it. For me, all it was swapping out my memory card, and that was it. You know, I was ready to go. I mean, I already have all the mounts and everything, so everything was just plug and play. But was this the right camera to get? I know there's some newer ones. I know they're at 10 right now, but I don't need anything crazy. You know, so far I think the 7 is sweet. You know, it's all black. It does have a touch screen on the back, which is funny for a GoPro because the screen's so small in general. Like, what am I gonna touch? But you can scroll through it. That's how I chose my settings. You know, it's very responsive. The screen looks great for how small it is. So I don't know how of accurate depiction that's gonna be of, you know, the actual resolution or how it's gonna look like set up after I edit everything published. So we're gonna see. So I'm curious. You guys let me know if there's any other cameras I should have got, or you know, if you guys are GoPro fans. Let me know how the sound is and everything. You know, I'm excited to see how these videos turn out with the new camera. So I'm super excited. And you know, I think that's just gonna help me, give me the motivation just to keep filming. I mean, I love filming and gromming, and now I got a good camera that's, you know, up to par. So I can't wait to keep filming with this. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think of this video. You know, like I said, I was super excited. I had a big surprise for this channel, so I hope it lived up to the hype. You know, I know this is a Grom channel. It's not a camera review, but I think it plays a huge part into this channel. And so I know I'm gonna have to keep adding more and more tech to this, but right now I'm super happy for this. I can't wait to see how everything turns out. And mainly I'm excited for that hyper zoom. It's got a built-in gimbal. To me, that's so cool. And in general, I love how gimbals look. I think gimbals add a cool effect to filming. So I can't wait to see how that kind of looks. Like, tell me if it looks more stable or if it's just a gimmick. We'll never know. And so I just want to know what you guys think about the new camera. Was it worth it? Do we see a difference? You know, we'll never know. Time will tell. The world will never know. Who knows? But hopefully these videos continue to look good. And if they don't, well, that's it. So that's the end of the new camera reveal. I'm super excited. So I'm going to keep posting, keep filming with this camera, and you guys let me know what you think. You guys have a good one, and stay safe, and grom it up.